I'm alone, I'm a broken home. I gave you all the bricks that I own and know. I'm letting go, I'm breaking these walls down, breaking these walls down. If you want adventure, then fly to home. But if you wanna travel, then go alone. Yeah, what's the point in us if I never know? Yeah, if you're gonna leave, I'ma let you go. I'm tired of the pain. Go away. I'm tired of yesterday. I fell where my demons dwell. My own little nightmare, I call it hell. Oh well, it's time to get back up. Climbing, climbing, I'm done with this ride.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome to the fourth stream of the what am I calling it here? The Plumb Contracting and Hillhurst Hardware Formula League that we are hosting down here at TracksVR. We're at Spa today. Very popular, very famous track. Everybody knows it if they watch F1. Even if they race GT stuff and watch that, they'll know it. There's a 24 hours of Spa. And here we go, just waiting for lights to go out. Go, go, go. Here we go, lights are out. Levi got a really poor start, starting on pole. That hairpin, that looked like people got away clean. Doesn't look too bad yet. Now we go up Eau Rouge. Single file, hopefully, as we don't want anybody crashing. Looks like we got Eric driving for Kenton Evans up into first place after the first couple corners here. Had a really good start. Levi with a poor start. Good side by side. Oh no, Nick and Levi take each other out. That's going to be looked at after. It might have just been a racing incident as they were side by side, and it looked like Levi just didn't give him enough room, but it will be looked at afterwards. Stewarding for this race, there are some drive-through penalties that have been applied for after last race, due to last race, I guess. Anthony, Levi, and John all have a drive-through penalty, so it'll probably be, depending, it'll probably be about 15 to 20 second penalty with the drive-through, depending on how good they can get in and out. As we have a nice little battle. Jeez, I can't even talk today. Battle with Anthony and Ryan here. Side by side going into this chicane. Ryan doing the smart thing and just letting Anthony go. Don't want to get any penalties or anything. Oh, another issue at the back. Levi got taken out. I don't know what happened to Levi. I don't know what that was about. Levi, I don't know what happened there, but Levi was just not driving happy by the looks of it. His car is brutal. Neil up Eau Rouge really nicely. See how Jacob's doing. This is also the first time for a couple of these guys driving this track. I think Dennis, Neil, and Jacob, it's their first time ever driving this track. So they're not doing too bad for it being their first time. Let's see if we can. The two brothers, Anthony and Jeffrey, second and third. Remember, Anthony does have a drive-through penalty, and they all have to pit between lap 9 and 13, I do believe. So Anthony also having to serve a drive-through and still has to pit as well in that pit window of lap 9 to 13. So we'll see how that affects him. He did have a pretty nasty penalty after the last race. So coming in for his drive-through by the looks of it. Looks like we got the two Ferraris of Ryan Eriksson, who is back this week, and John Reimer right behind him. So we're gonna see how they fare. Ryan did have a week off due to work and stuff, but I have already told everybody to just be nice and consistent. Don't worry about going fast. Just be consistent. What happened to Levi? Is stuck in the wall, I'm assuming? I don't know what happened to him. Jeffrey is having a pretty good clean race. I did make a point today of telling everybody to make sure they just drive consistently, drive clean. Speed comes with, the speed will come with consistency. Something that a few of these guys are starting to figure out, which is nice. Oh, looks like Nick is hot on Dennis's heels here. Let's watch from Nick's onboard. Let's see how he does. A little bit too fast going or coming around that corner. That's okay. Really fast going to that corner. Now we're flat out all the way down here, trying to get in that slipstream. He's a little bit far away, though, I think. Whole sector is just flat out. Nick desperately trying to stay in that slipstream. Don't miss your braking point. This is a good little battle between Nick and Dennis. All right, everybody, I just got an update about Levi. As you can see on your screen, he did unfortunately suffer a DNF due to engine failure from all that damage he took. As we've been on board with Nick, trying to catch up to Dennis and Jacob here. It's a good nice little battle between these three. I don't know if Nick is suffering from any damage from his little entanglement with Levi, but looks like he's hanging on pretty good. Eric's having a good little race driving Ken's car, but I don't want to get away from this battle. It's too juicy. Nick on the inside. Good job. Dennis left room. Nick just checked up a little bit just to make sure. Very good awareness from both drivers. Okay, braking point. Oh, Dennis having to check up. Whoa! Anthony comes flying out of nowhere. That was a wee bit sketchy. I don't know what he was thinking there. Oh, Nick with a little bit of a tap on Dennis. That's okay. Just a racing incident. Nothing major. No damage by the looks of it. This is a brilliant battle, actually. This is really fun to watch. I'm going to put this up because I can. Yep, taking a peek. A little bit far away to make that work. We have also disabled DRS for this race just because the detection zones aren't quite accurate, so we figured it'd be better to leave DRS off. But this is making for a wicked battle between these three. Oh, Nick, that's a very... Okay, good job. Checked up. Oh! That was... I'm going to call that fair. That's just a racing incident. Jacob a little bit too hot. Nick just a little bit too greedy on the gas pedal too soon. Ooh, don't throw it up the inside. This is your teammate, Nick. Don't do anything stupid. Still got Dennis hot on his heels. Dennis is right there. Dennis isn't far away. Looks like team orders came out. Oh, Jacob's all over the place. Very well done from everybody. Nobody killed anybody. Nobody took anybody out. Everybody kept it clean. John's starting to reel everybody in now. How's Ryan doing? Ryan's kind of in no man's land. He has a massive gap to Jeffrey in front of him of 8 seconds and then a massive gap to the car behind. So Nick's got some work to do to catch up. Jeffrey keeping a consistent distance to Eric driving Ken's car today, so it's going to be a little bit wide. It's going to be interesting to see if Jeffrey can reel him in. 3 more laps, and then the pit window opens. He has pulled a half a second on Eric here. He might actually be able to reel him in if he can keep it on track. Jeffrey looking to be having a nice, consistent race, which is great to see. Dennis is still close to Nick. Excuse me. Dennis is hanging on. Red Bull trying to make up some lost time on the Alphas. How's Neil doing back here? Coming in the last sector. This is the fast sector. Flat out all the way through here. Cool. Too tight too soon to some of the corners, but that just comes from the inexperience, which is totally fine. He's keeping it on track. That's all that matters. Oh, a little bit wide. Oh, then he hops the curb. Oh. That's going to be a funny one for everybody to go back and watch later. Anthony making up for his major penalty, starting at the back of the grid today, and then he has a drive-through to serve that he served this drive-through already. He's just got to do his pit stop now. So if he can keep it clean, keep it consistent, keep it on track, he should be fine, should be able to catch up. That track is rubbering in real nice for these guys. Looks like John just made it past Jacob. Jacob looks like he's having a good time keeping on track here. Got somebody in front of him so he can follow lines now, which is good. He's actually not driving too bad. This is really nice little lap from Jacob here. Following John, who I believe just passed him. Good. Oh, I missed the pass. Eric got passed by Jeffrey, but now he's got the slipstream on Jeffrey. Let's see if he can make this pass work. It's not quite side by side. He's got a tire. Nope, backs out. That was a good decision yet. Don't do anything stupid. See if Eric can keep up with him. Jeffrey's having a nice little battle. Yeah, we're all just yapping about it. These guys are having Eric a little bit on the grass there. Team orders Levi DNFing, but he's still in Eric's ear there, helping him around the track. That's what teammates should do. Eric's keeping up with Jeffrey pretty good. He's got the consistent 6 to 8 tenth gap. If he can get a little bit closer one corner, if he's within 7 tenths, he'll have a good slipstream. It'll pull him right back. Just don't miss your braking points and stay consistent. Jeffrey a little bit too wide on the first part of that corner. It's all going to be about the hairpin. It's going to be whoever gets a better exit. Oh, Eric brake a little bit too late. That's going to sacrifice that exit huge. As you can see, Jeffrey's just going to pull away now. Unless he spins out at the top of the hill, but I don't think will happen. All right, let's go on board John for a second. He's catching up to Dennis here. Experienced driver versus inexperienced driver at this track. Let's see how this goes. Anthony in the background there, slowly starting to reel him in. I know John told me before going in this race his main goal was just to keep it on track and stay consistent, which is all I want these guys to do. I don't care if they go fast. I just want them to be nice and consistent. Which seems to be what most of these guys are doing. I haven't seen many crashes. I haven't seen many spin-outs, so. I can kind of hear the teams talking out there, which is good. John is the uncle of Anthony and Jeffrey, so we'll see if nephew can pass uncle. A little bit too quick through there. Lots of tire marks. Anthony's right on John's butt now. John just has to worry about being consistent. Looks like Eric has slowly caught back up to Jeffrey there, or Ken. Eric driving Kenton's car has caught up to Jeffrey. He seems to be making more mistakes than Jeffrey is. This is going to be a nice little three-way battle. Anthony a little bit wide coming out of the last chicane there. Pit window is also open, so they have until lap 13 to make a pit stop. Oh, Dennis coming off track. Getting a little bit squirrely. Almost takes out John. Very good evasive maneuvers by John. Let's not go 3 wide up Eau Rouge. Thank you. Very well done. Anthony's going to have the slipstream of Dennis. But Dennis has got the slipstream of John. Oh, John missed his braking point. Oh, I'm watching another battle, and this other battle's happening. This is the racing I like to see. Everybody's being consistent and clean and staying on track. The racing becomes phenomenal. This is the way all races should go. Remember, they still have to make pit stops. I haven't seen anybody make a pit stop yet. So these guys, if they stayed together, it'd be very smart of them to make a pit stop at the same time, unless Jeffrey wants to go for the undercut. Looks like Anthony had a little bit of a blunder, and Dennis might have had one too, or they might have had it coming together because they've really separated now. So this is going to be the battle we watch for a bit until another battle unfolds. Let's go on board with Jeffrey here and see how it goes. Ryan has come into the pits for his pit stop. As you can see, a 3.6 second pit. Oh, we have yellow in sector 3. Oh, Jeffrey getting a little bit greedy on the gas pedal. That's going to sacrifice his exit here. Looks like John, Anthony, Dennis, and Nick have all come in for their pit stops too. Nick forgot to hit his... Oh, Nick might have damage. 10.1 second pit stop might have had damage. Dennis had a 3.9 second. It looks like the other guys just forgot to hit their pit request button, which does take quite a bit of time off. It's going to shake things up because the leaders still have not pit. Ryan Erickson has pit, and he's already out, still in third. He did not lose any time, or any position, I guess. He definitely lost time, but he didn't lose a position. So he picked an ideal time to make it into the pits. That pit stop's it has actually helped John and Jacob. It has actually moved them up a couple spots. Now, I'm not sure if John has served his drive-through yet either. John still has a drive-through as far as I know. Eric's going in. Jeffrey's staying out for another lap. If Jeffrey can have a very good outlap, he'll be able to make the undercut work. Anthony and Nick here are going to be having a quick battle in a second. Gap's about 1 second and 1.5 seconds between these two, so... if Nick can reel Anthony in, oh my God, I can't talk to you guys. I apologize. If Nick can reel Anthony in, this will be a very nice battle. Anthony's also reeling in John, so it might be a three-way. We have no idea. A three-way battle might unfold here before our very eyes. So Eric or Ken has come back out in second place. They have not lost a position, but they have lost quite a bit of time. It's about a 25-second pit stop, so... Excuse me, you guys. Anthony does have the DRS, has the slipstream of John in a short straight. Can he reel John in enough to keep the slipstream going up the hill? A little bit slow. Just a little bit too far away now. He's a little more than 1 second. So he's unfortunately not going to have a slipstream, but that's okay. Anthony keeping it clean, just trying to stay on track, keep it clean. Nick with the fastest first sector so far of a 41.5. He's pushing hard to catch up to these two. Jeffrey has come into the pit lane. Let's say where he comes out. So Jeffrey with a little bit came out of, technically, we haven't been penalizing people for this, but he did cut across the pit exit line, which technically is a penalty, but we haven't been penalizing people for that. But it's just going to make for a good battle right to the end of the race. I can already see it happening. John has, I don't know what happened there. John had a really, really bad exit out of the last chicane, so we're going to have two battles to watch for a bit. as Eric puts out the fastest first sector of a 41.472. This is very, very good driving from This is very nice driving from everybody that I've been watching so far. Jacob is right on Neil's heels. I'm a poet and didn't even know it. Oh, Neil getting a little bit squirrely on those exit curbs of the first corner hairpin there. He's going to sacrifice his entry to Eau Rouge. Jacob checks up a little bit. Good job, you guys. Very good job. Nick is getting closer to John. Anthony's starting to pull away from John a little bit. Oh, Jeffrey's caught right up to Eric. Looks like he's got that chicane down pretty good. Also had the draft coming down that back straight, I guess, too. That would help. Don't miss your braking points. Missing the apex by almost a country mile. Now we have a little drag race. Jeffrey's got the slipstream if he can stay in it. Oh, yellow in sector 2. Sounds like somebody spun out. Jeffrey's got a nice little draft. God, I got battles going on all over the place, you guys. Go back to Nick's catching up to John here. every time I look over, he gets a little bit closer, then he loses a little bit of time. Then gets a little bit closer. Oh, Neil had a blunder and Jacob has made it past, so I'm not going to go back to that battle here. Oh, we got the slipstream. Nick just playing it safe, though. Taking a little peek. Oh, a little bit of a touch. Go on board with Jeffrey here. He's doing good at keeping up. Neil's come in for his pit stop. Jeffrey on the outside, trying to get a good exit. This is a great battle between these two. I'm so glad that they're starting to get close and battling fairly and stuff. This is what we wanted right from the start. And then Nick's battle. I don't want to go away from this battle because this could be where Jeffrey passes Eric. Both of them have very nice lines going up the hill. Jeffrey with that slipstream. This is going to be a matter of, yep, drag race to the corner. Drag race to the corner. Oh, very, very fair from both. Very good job from both drivers. Jeffrey braking just a little bit sooner. Let's go back to Nick and John here for a second. John a little bit late on the brakes. Way off that apex. Nick hitting it nice and tight. Oh, a little bit offline there. Missed that apex, the second apex by a country mile. But now he's got the slipstream. Super powerful slipstream. No need for DRS here. I mean, DRS would be helpful, but you definitely don't need it. All right, let's see. This is where Jeffrey caught up and almost passed Eric last time. Let's see if he can try it again. Eric all over the road. Jeffrey, oh, a little bit of that sausage curb. Does make the pass work. Eric got a little bit looking in the rearview mirror. Hitting that apex nice and tight. That's what I like to see. All right. Now it's on the other foot. Let's see what happens here. that slipstream is so powerful, it's actually helping these two pull away from the group behind. So we have 4 more laps left. If they can just not do anything stupid, not take each other out, this will be our top 2 finishers. And it looks like Ryan still has a 23-second gap to Anthony behind. So he's got some traffic though. That's gonna hurt. Neil's gonna have to move over. Probably let him by this, not this corner, but the next one. Or just go wide. That works too. Good job, Neil. That's gonna allow. That's allowed Anthony to catch up by about 3 seconds. So that lap traffic really hurt Ryan. But if he can stay consistent, stay on track, Ryan will take home a podium. The only thing he can hope for is Jeffrey and Eric take each other out, get a little bit higher on that podium. But the way those two are driving, I don't think it's going to happen. Nick is doing everything in his power to catch up to John, and every time he gets close, he must have a little blunder or something. Or John's just turned on the afterburners. I have no idea. John's pulled that gap from the point like 4 that it was before to almost 2 seconds. I'm going to go back on board with Eric here. Jeffrey is also in 3rd place in the standings at the moment, so this is going to help him huge. This could potentially put him in 1st, depending on where Anthony finishes. Anthony is in 1st by 10 points or by 14 points on Jeffrey, so I think if Anthony finishes where he is, Jeffrey will take him by 2 points. This will help move Kenton up the leaderboard a little bit too. So I think if we're having reserve drivers, I think the points are only half, I think, is what they're doing, but I'm not sure. Oh, Nick has had a major blunder, or they've caught up to lap traffic. He's now 3 seconds behind. Now 3 seconds behind. I'm going to get this up here for you guys so you can see every few seconds what the difference is. Gap to the leader, gap to the next person, and then their positions that they've gained or lost for you guys. Something a little bit different that I found out I could do, so we're going to use it. Whoa! Eric really forgetting to brake. I don't know what the heck happened there. Let's go on board. Let's watch Anthony go around for a bit here. Anthony is 17 seconds behind Ryan, so he is making a push. A good comeback drive from being from starting in last and having a drive-through. And drive-throughs, I'm thinking they're about 15 to 20 seconds on this track. So this is a very good comeback drive. Obviously, stewards are going to be going through the whole race afterwards and giving out penalties as such if needed. But so far, from what I've been looking at, this is a pretty clean race. Go watch Jacob for a couple corners here. Kind of give everybody a little bit of track time, a little bit of screen time. Oh, got to go back up to the battle. Looks like Eric's caught back up to Jeffrey. Jeffrey must have had a little bit of an oopsie. This is where the passes or blunders seem to be happening the most, is in this last chicane. Taking too much of that sausage curb really hinders your corner. this is watching this race is like night and day from the last race. I'm gonna say that we didn't stream the last one, but this is literally like the light has come on and everybody is driving the car properly now. It's super good to watch. Oh, Eric looking. Eric's doing more, focusing more on peaking by the looks of it than it is his braking point. You can see all the rubber pellets building up on the outside of these corners. Let's go on board with Dennis for a second. I'll keep my eye on that gap with the leaders. Just give everybody a little bit of screen time here. Dennis doing good, holding on to 7th place. Nick just can't. Looks like Nick is just having a hard time trying to catch up to John. I don't know if John is just starting to get more comfortable and starting to push a little bit more and be more consistent that way, or if Nick's just having an inconsistent race. The corner looked good. Go on board with John here. Uh-oh. That gap is super close. We're in the back straight. Eric taking a peek. Going into the last chicane. Eric forgetting to brake again. Forgetting that he's in the slipstream. He's got to brake sooner. He's got to brake sooner. When you're in a slipstream, man, you got to brake sooner. Sorry, go back to John. We're on our last lap, I do believe. So, oh, John off in the gravel. Keeping it straight. Good job. Fastest lap is going to Anthony so far, but like I said, that could change when the stewards go back and look. Poor Eric on the last lap made a massive blunder. Anthony has pulled that gap to Ryan down to 13 seconds, or just under 13 seconds. Or on just under 14 seconds, sorry. He's been pushing hard to catch up. That was a very good recovery drive from Anthony, I will say. If it was clean, we don't know. I know the rest of the group feels that he is not the cleanest sometimes when it comes to track limits. So we will see what happens. We'll see what happens after this race. From what I've seen from his qualifying and stuff, he has been clean. So I think the big penalty that he got has really taught him to be a little more clean, a little more respectful of track limits and stuff, and just drive the track. Here comes Jeffrey, your race winner. Or he will be if he doesn't crash. Just take it nice and slow. You got one more corner left, Jeffrey. Don't do anything stupid. Well done to Jeffrey. First place for Jeffrey. Second place for Eric. Ryan coming around, coming up to the last chicane here. Very well done to Ryan. Third place, Anthony coming home here shortly. Oh, Neil spun it. Neil spun it in the last chicane on his last lap. Anthony comes in 4th. John's going to come in 5th unless he makes a blunder. John keeping it clean. Nick comes in right behind him. Dennis has got a couple more corners left. Where's Neil? Ah, he's in the wall. Dennis just having a few more corners. He's almost done. This is a good race from everybody. I'm super proud of them all. I'm super happy for them all. Dennis coming across the line. Jacob coming around the last couple corners here. He's got 2 more corners left, just the chicane. Well done to Jacob. Well done. And then there's Neil. He's made it across the finish line. He doesn't have a front wing anymore, but he has made it across the finish line. Neil has made it across the finish line. He doesn't have a front wing, but he has made it across the finish line. Jeffrey, your race winner, has gone and done a victory lap by looks of it. Oh, big picturesque shot here. Let me zoom out. Let me go on board John here. Good picturesque shot. Oh, as they all start to leave the grid. Very good shot. John, Jacob, and Nick, that was such a good race. All right, guys, I will be right back. I'm going to go check and see if we're going to be doing any interviews, bless me. And I will be right back. Enjoy the picturesque view of the Ferrari. Oh, one of the other Ferraris is going to come up and join them. So is Anthony and the Aston Martin. Beautiful. That's how they should all end up, just lining up at the end of the track, just like that. That's beautiful. They're all going to start to roll back now because they all get out of the seats. But I will be right back. Alrighty, guys, so as the guy screams in your ears, that is going to do it for our stream today. We're not going to be doing interviews. A bunch of the guys got to go right away here. But thanks so much for watching, guys. That was awesome. That was honestly the best race I've seen these guys do all season. I think we have two or three more races to go, and this was by far the best race I have seen these guys drive, and I've seen all of them. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was fantastic. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun watching. We'll be back on April 23rd, I think is what my note says. We'll be back on April 23rd for the final stream, and I do believe the finale of this series, so make sure to tune in for that. I do believe we're at Imola, so definitely tune in for that. It's a fun track. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to take off now, go say my congrats to all the drivers, and get some food in my belly, and have a muffin probably that I got asked to have. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next week, or in 2 weeks now, I guess. Is it 2 weeks? 2 weeks. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's what I figured, right? So we'll see you in 2 weeks. Definitely check it out. It's the finale, so yeah, definitely come check that out. Until then, peace out. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.